Hi, my name is Felice and I'm the happy Star Wars guy. And today we're going to talk about the book Ahsoka Tano. The book came out several years ago and it explores what happens to Ahsoka Tano after Order 66. We get a little bit of what happens with Ahsoka after she leaves the Jedi Order in this last season of the Clone Wars. Now, this book picks up after her and Rex depart on the icy planet where she leaves her lightsabers because she decides to hide the fact that she's a Jedi. And she does a pretty good job, except while she is with this, the Farty clan, she hangs out with in the Outer Rim, and she ends up spending a lot of time on this moon called Raeda, which I believe is off the planet Thesbaka, if I remember correctly. So anyway, she has these adventures with this clan, the Farty clan, and she actually runs into a young Farty who is force sensitive, and her name is Caden, and she is sought out by one of the Inquisitors. I believe it was noted the seventh brother, or maybe it was the sixth. Forgive me. It's a good-sized book to remember everything, but the highlights, and I think the most fascinating part ends up being at the end, where Ahsoka starts to have conversations with Bail Organa. We get a little glimpse of what Bail Organa feels like with having Leia in his under his care, and we also find out how Ahsoka manages to get her lightsabers back. Because if you remember correctly, if you saw the Clone Wars, she left the lightsabers that were given to her by Anakin on the planet to hopefully make the Empire feel that she had died and her lightsabers were left behind. So she decides that she needs to make a new set because she realizes she needs more than just her wits about her, but she also needs the lightsabers to protect her and fight. And she decides to join the rebellion and actually kind of start the rebellion with Bail Organa Bail Organa, and it's really cool. I'm going to spoil a little bit for you, but this is just one of the coolest things. We know that kyber crystals are the crystal that powers a lightsaber. We know that lightsabers can be bled, which makes them turn red. It's when a dark side force user ends up kind of crushing the will of the crystal to its own power, and it makes it bleed and makes the stone red. In this book, Ahsoka changes the red crystals and brings balance to them with the Force, and they become silver, and they emit her silver blades. So that's how the silver blades come about, and that's really exciting to find out with all that lore. And there's been several Jedi who have had silver blades. If I remember correctly, Corn Horn from Legends was known to have a silver lightsaber. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. It's either Kyle Katarn or Corn Horn, and you'll have to forgive me. I forgot. I thought I would mention it, and anyway. So I'll check it out and put the actual connections in the description of this video, so you can enjoy that correction on my own part. But this book was really enjoyable. I own it via Audible, so I listened to it. I had a long drive recently and listened to it on the way up and the way back down, and it made the time pass really well. It's a good story. If you haven't checked it out, you'll really enjoy it, and you'll have some great wow moments with the adventure in the storyline. So, um, one other cameo is R2D2 shows up, and Ahsoka runs into him or it as well. So, um, really great book. Ahsoka Tano, I wish I would have tackled it a little sooner. The next couple of books I'm going to tackle are, and I mentioned it, the title mistakenly, Into the Void, and then also the book about Kanan, and Kanan and Hera's adventures um, before they kind of the story of Star Wars Rebels. So those are some books I'm filling in my summer with, and I'll be working on them to shoot you guys reviews on them. Hope you like and enjoy this video as much as I like sharing it with you. And if you haven't checked out my other videos, please go check them out and like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you have a great week, and may the Force be with you.